Okay, Brian, I want to pick up where we left off last week about reprogramming our brains so that we're not stuck in our own processes that we've kept on all our lives as survival mechanisms. So, how do we reprogram our brains?
Yeah. Well, to continue the conversation we have had about neuroplasticity, we do have the ability to, I say, the boss of myself, to be in charge of ourselves here. So the beginning is accountability, to be here because I chose to be here. Meaning, I chose my parents, I chose the womb I was in, I chose the talents and abilities, I chose the programming to come into to see the pathway of my life from the beginning, but not realizing being human to come through that human process of somebody else and tied to an umbilical cord. So we become physical, but we're not accountable if we don't see we made choices before that. So when I say accountability, I say, yeah, okay, so I choose here, I choose my parents, I choose my life. I got it. But I was never told when I got here that that was real for me. So I had to go through the human part of me to figure that out, which was be quiet, observe, and just keep going. Um, so when you ask that question, it provokes that, but it also puts me into what I now say is gone, tranced out, spaced, all the things that we are fond of, but in a way mock, like Space Cadet, Moonbeam, all the things we do to those people like us uh, that are on other planes of consciousness than just the physical one. So there is an automatic accumulation of what you call patterns in our lives that are programmed. So we're conditioned, we're pre programmed, we're fed all of that to adhere to what other people have experienced for us to know. It's not our business. It's always somebody else's point of view, somebody else's business. So we're programmable and we program, but we are never taught to say, okay, now what do you think? Who are you? Where do you come from? That's where seeing comes in. We get those portals. Portal is a window, a looking, a viewing, something that pops you, pops me, pops us into that fresh, I'll say reincarnation, reincarnated being that says, I know who I am. This is me. This is what I want to do. This is what I think. And I come through that. And a window shows up of viewing in everything that's going on. And what happens is I'm gone. Now, it doesn't matter where I'm gone, where I am, but I know I have found me. It changes language, it changes viewing, it changes what I'm seeing, it changes what I think, it changes everything. From there, we have the ability to program into ourselves and into life. That process is called, or that connection is called neuroplasticity. Out there, programming in to the neural pathways in our physicality, programmed by us out there. So it's organic, it's authentic, it's real, and it blows everything that is physical. Blows it. Miracle. Um, Realization. Epiphany. Yeah, epiphany. Those aha, those things when you, like you did at the table this morning, stand up and, you're on your own 2 feet, you're in your own being. So I say the words, us being here doing what we do, we get accounted, identities, all that stuff. But when you break that and all you are is you, then you're seeing from a point of view that isn't due to anything here. So we talk about being. Then when you open being, you open that pathway. And then we can use a term Zoom fields. We can travel billions, trillions of light years in an instant, just like when you were a kid and you knew those slip and slides, real physical slip and slides, you put water on them, and man, you could zip through. That's what a zoom field looks like in spirit. From being gone, we zoom out. We have the ability from there to program ourselves.
And that's where the information comes from that where we need to
It's pure, it's real, and it's organic to us alone. But it gives the ability to see everything.